While I was in the hospital with a broken leg after a car accident, my girlfriend posted pictures of herself at a party with her ex, captioned, "Finally free from the needy drama king and his constant demands." We'd been together 4 years. I didn't comment. This morning, my phone wouldn't stop vibrating with desperate messages and her parents begging me to reconsider. My name's Frank. I'm 31. I never thought I'd be the guy sitting alone in a hospital bed, scrolling through social media with tears blurring the screen. But that's exactly where I am, and what I see makes me feel like I've been run over twice. It starts 3 days ago. A car comes out of nowhere running a red light. Metal screams against metal. My head hits the window. I remember sirens. The smell of burnt rubber. Then blackness. I wake up in a hospital room with one leg in a cast, tubes in my arm, and a nurse telling me I'm lucky to be alive. My first thought isn't relief. It's Bernice, my girlfriend of 4 years. The woman I've been planning to propose to this Christmas. I reach for my phone with a trembling hand, desperate to see her name in my missed calls. Nothing. No calls. No texts. My mother says she tried calling Bernice for me but no answer. I lie in bed hour after hour, telling myself she's probably busy, or maybe too upset to talk. She loves me. She must be worried sick. Right? By the second night I can't sleep. Every beep of the heart monitor feels like a countdown to something terrible. I open Instagram. My feed explodes with pictures of Bernice at a crowded club, wrapped around her ex, Tyler, the same jerk who used to text her at midnight with "Hey stranger," winky face, and who she swore she blocked years ago. She's wearing the red dress I bought her for our last anniversary. The caption under the picture makes my stomach twist. "Finally free from the needy drama king and his constant demands." The words burn into my brain. She's smiling so wide, like someone who just got paroled. My mind blanks out. I hear the nurse walk in and say something, but her words are muffled, distant. My hands shake so bad I almost drop the phone. My heart pounds so hard the monitor starts beeping faster. Did she really just dump me on social media? While I'm in a hospital bed. 4 years. Gone. Like I was some phase she outgrew. I don't know how long I lie there staring at those photos. The comments are even worse. Her friends are tagging each other. "Girl, you look so happy. And about time you ditched that leech." One of them writes, "Tyler was always better for you anyway." I want to throw up. I try to call her. Straight to voicemail. I try again. Same. I type a text. "Are you serious? You can't just do this." No response. By 4 a.m. I'm wide awake. My leg throbs with every heartbeat. I think about all the nights we spent talking about our future. About how she said I was the only man she'd ever truly loved. I feel like a fool. Worse, I feel like a ghost haunting my own life. The nurse asks if I want painkillers. I tell her I want to sleep, but the truth is I don't think I'll ever sleep again. I decide not to reply to her post. I delete Instagram from my phone instead. But the damage is done. Screenshots of Bernice's photos spread through our mutual friends group chats like wildfire. My college buddy Sam sends me a text. "Dude, what the hell happened? Are you okay?" "No, I'm not okay." I don't even know how to answer. I spend the next day drifting in and out of morphine dreams, each time hoping I'll wake up and find it was all some feverish nightmare. Each time, reality smacks me in the face harder. Around 9 p.m. my phone buzzes. It's Bernice's mom. Missed call. Then another. Then a text. "Frank, please call me. We need to talk." Need to talk? What's left to talk about? The woman I thought I'd marry is out partying with her ex while I'm stuck here with metal rods in my leg. Then come the messages from Bernice herself. Long, desperate paragraphs. I didn't mean what I posted. It was stupid. I was drunk. Tyler kissed me, but it didn't mean anything. I'm so sorry. Please just answer me. Please. I drop the phone on my blanket. My head spins. I can't think straight. I try to breathe slow, but my chest tightens with every word she wrote. I remember the caption again. "Finally free." It wasn't an accident. You don't just write something like that without meaning it. You don't smile like that if you're miserable. The next morning, the vibration starts at dawn. My phone rattles on the nightstand like it's alive. Bernice's number. Her parents. Her sister. Even Tyler sends me a text. "Bro, let's talk man to man." I almost throw the phone across the room. The hospital feels smaller by the hour. The walls closing in. The clock crawling. I can't escape the fact that everyone knows. Our neighbors. My friends. My coworkers. They've all seen the post. My mom tries to comfort me. She says Bernice probably acted out of shock. That she's young. That people make mistakes. But her voice wavers when she says it. I don't want comfort. I want answers. My best friend Sam shows up with flowers. He looks around like he expects Bernice to be there. When I tell him what happened, his jaw clenches so tight I think he'll crack a tooth. He says, "You know you can't go back to her, right?" I stare at the ceiling. The white fluorescent light burns my eyes. I don't answer. He adds, "She showed you who she is. Believe her." I nod, but inside I'm spiraling. For years don't just vanish. Memories of lazy Sunday mornings. Laughing until we cried over bad movies. Whispering "I love you" half asleep. It's all poison now. But I can't stop remembering. I call Bernice's mom back. Her voice is frantic. She says Bernice is inconsolable. That she's been crying for hours. That Tyler means nothing. That she just felt lost after my accident and made a mistake. That Bernice loves me more than anything. I ask her, if she loved me so much, why did she feel free? Silence. Then sobs in the background. I think it's Bernice. I hear her voice crack. "Frankie, please? Please, let's just talk. I love you. I'm sorry." I hang up. The nurses whisper when they think I can't hear. That's the guy whose girlfriend humiliated him online. Poor thing. I'm no longer Frank the software developer. I'm Frank the pity case. The hospital's cautionary tale. Late that night, I find myself drafting a message to Bernice. I can't do this. I can't unsee what you posted. I can't unhear the laughter of your friends. I can't trust you anymore. But I don't send it. I let it sit in my drafts. Because a part of me, God help me, still hopes she'll show up at my bedside with tear-streaked cheeks, throw her arms around me and make it all okay. That hope disgusts me almost as much as what she did. The next day I get discharged. My mom wheels me out of the hospital. I glance at every face in the lobby, half expecting Bernice to jump out from behind a corner. She's not there. The car ride home is silent except for the crunch of gravel under the tires. I'm home, but it doesn't feel like home. Everything reminds me of her. Her hair ties on the nightstand. Her perfume on the pillow. Her favorite mug in the kitchen with the lipstick stain still on the rim. I hobble to the couch and sink into it. My leg throbs. My heart aches worse. I pull up Instagram again even though I swore I wouldn't. Her account is gone. Deleted. Or maybe she blocked me. Either way, the void feels heavier than the hate. I get a text from her sister. "Bernice hasn't stopped crying. She wants to come see you." I type back, "Don't." Then I turn off my phone. But that night, lying in bed, I stare at the ceiling, my mind replaying every moment of our relationship. The good times. The bad times. The cracks I ignored. The nights she came home late with flimsy excuses. The old text from Tyler she swore meant nothing. The nagging feeling I kept pushing down. Now it's all I can think about. I don't sleep that night. Every time I close my eyes, I see her face. Smiling in that picture. Leaning into Tyler like I never existed. My mind keeps circling the same question. How could she do this? For years, we shared everything. Or at least I thought we did. I scroll through old photos on my phone. Trips we took. Holidays we spent with our families. Her head on my shoulder by the fire last Christmas, whispering I can't wait to spend forever with you. I swipe faster, trying to outrun the memories. But each image cuts deeper. Each smile feels faker. I want to throw my phone, but I don't. I just keep swiping, torturing myself. At 3 a.m. I give up and sit on the couch. My leg is a dead weight. I press ice against it until my toes go numb. I hear my mom moving around in her room, probably worried about me, but I don't want to talk. I don't want to cry in front of anyone. I think about calling Bernice. About telling her how much I hurt. About begging her to explain. But then I remember the comments under her post, the word, needy, echoing in my skull like a taunt. I throw the phone down and let it buzz against the couch cushion until it stops. By morning the texts have doubled. Bernice. Her sister. Her mom. Even a couple of her friends. Messages range from "please talk to her," "she's miserable," to "how can you just ghost someone you loved for years?" One friend even calls me cruel for not giving her a chance to apologize. Cruel. Me. The guy lying in a hospital bed when his girlfriend was out celebrating her newfound freedom. I laugh, a bitter, hollow sound that surprises even me. Sam comes over again. He brings takeout and sits beside me, flipping through Netflix like he owns the place. We don't talk about Bernice for a while. He just makes dumb jokes about the movies we watch, trying to get me to laugh. I almost do. Halfway through a sci-fi flick, he pauses the TV and looks at me dead on. "You know she's only sorry because people saw it, right?" I nod slowly. Deep down, I've known it since the moment the messages started pouring in. If no one had reacted, if it hadn't gone viral in our circles, would she even have tried to reach out? Or would she still be in Tyler's arms? The thought makes my skin crawl. That afternoon, I get a call from a number I don't recognize. I answer without thinking. Tyler's voice greets me, low and weirdly calm. "Hey man. I know this is awkward. I just wanted to say I'm sorry about all this." I grip the phone so tight my knuckles crack. "Sorry?" He says it like he bumped into me at the store. Like he didn't just help blow up my life. He goes on, "Bernice was really upset about your accident. She was drinking, we were both emotional, things just happened. But she loves you, man. You should hear her out." I hang up before I say something I'll regret. My pulse is a drum in my ears. I want to scream, but I just sit there, staring at the dark TV screen, seeing my reflection, pale, hollow-eyed, broken. That night, Bernice shows up at my door. I hear the knock and freeze. My mom peeks out the window and looks back at me, eyes wide. "It's her," she whispers. "What do you want me to do?" I don't answer. She hesitates, then opens the door. Bernice stands there, hair a mess, eyes red and puffy. She's wearing my old hoodie. She clutches it like a life vest. "Frankie, please," she chokes out. "I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking. I was scared. I thought you were going to die and I freaked out." She steps forward like she's going to hug me, but I shift back, my crutches squeaking on the floor. "Scared?" I say, voice low and shaking. "So you ran to your ex and announced to the world you were glad to be rid of me?" Tears spill down her cheeks. She covers her mouth, sobbing. "I didn't mean it. I was drunk. I don't want Tyler. I want you. I love you." I shake my head. My vision blurs. "You wanted out, Bernice. You wanted to be free. And you were. For everyone to see." She drops to her knees in my entryway, sobbing so hard her shoulders quake. My mom hovers awkwardly behind her. I can tell she wants to step in, but she knows it's not her place. I close my eyes and take a shaky breath. I remember every time I let little red flags slide. Every time I ignored my gut. Every time she told me she just needed space or that I was too intense. Every time she texted someone late at night and swore it was innocent. She stays on the floor, pleading. I finally tell her to get up. She stands, face blotchy, eyes swollen. I tell her I need time to think. That I can't do this right now. That I can't even look at her without seeing that caption in my head. She nods like a child being scolded. "I'll wait," she says. "I'll do whatever it takes. I love you so much. Please don't leave me." I don't answer. I turn my back on her and hobble to the couch. My mom ushers her out gently. The door closes with a soft click that feels deafening. 4 days after, she sends texts like clockwork. Voice notes. Emails. Long paragraphs that read like diary entries. All saying the same things. "I'm sorry. I love you. It was a mistake. Please talk to me." I don't reply. I read them all though. Each one feels like a needle under my fingernails. Some nights I almost text back. Almost. But then I hear Sam's voice in my head. "She showed you who she is." I start therapy. My doctor says I have PTSD from the accident, but I know the worst wounds aren't from the crash, they're from her. 2 weeks pass. My leg starts healing. The bruises fade. But inside I feel like I'm rotting. Every memory of her feels like acid in my veins. Then one morning I get a package on my doorstep. It's a small box. Inside is the key to my apartment, the one I gave Bernice when we decided to move in together. There's a note: "I don't deserve you. I'm letting you go. I'll always love you." I sit down on the step, the key dangling from my fingers. My chest feels lighter and heavier at the same time. I call Sam. He comes over in minutes. He sees the box, reads the note, and hugs me. Not a word is spoken. He just sits with me until the sun goes down. That night, I sleep for the first time in weeks. Dreamless, deep sleep. But in the morning, my phone buzzes. A number I don't know again. A voice I don't recognize. A woman says, "Frank, I think you should know. Bernice isn't who you think she is." My heart plummets. I grip the phone until my fingers cramp. "Who is this?" I croak out, voice cracking like I've swallowed glass. The woman on the other end sighs. "My name's Alina. I was Tyler's girlfriend. Or I thought I was. Until I saw those photos of him and Bernice. I feel like the floor drops out from under me. My mouth opens but no words come. I hear her breathing ragged on the other end. She keeps going, voice raw. "I just wanted you to know you're not crazy. Tyler and Bernice. This wasn't a drunken mistake. They've been seeing each other for months. She told him you were controlling, obsessive. She made him think you were the reason she felt trapped. I only found out because a friend sent me the pictures." The words slam into me like a second car crash. I press a hand to my chest, feel my heart pounding like it wants to rip through my ribs. Months. This wasn't a one-time slip. It was a slow betrayal. A secret life behind my back. I hear Alina start crying softly. I'm sorry, she whispers. I just thought you deserved to know the truth. You lied to me too. I manage to thank her, though the word tastes bitter. We hang up. I let the phone fall into my lap. The room feels too small, the walls pressing in. I suck in shaky breaths, fighting the nausea clawing up my throat. The days blur after that call. I drift from the couch to my bed, staring blankly at the ceiling. Every moment of our relationship replays in new, uglier light. Every late-night text she brushed off. Every time she said I was paranoid. Every little fight that ended with her gaslighting me until I doubted my own sanity. Sam comes over every day now. He makes sure I eat. Makes sure I don't spiral too deep. Sometimes I think he's the only thing keeping me from drowning. Bernice keeps texting. Keeps calling. Keeps begging. But something inside me has snapped. The desperation in her words feels hollow now. Like someone who's not sorry for what she did, only sorry she got caught. One evening the doorbell rings. I limp over on my crutches and see Bernice through the peephole, hair done, makeup perfect, like she's trying to rewind the clock. I consider not opening the door. But part of me wants to see her face when I tell her what I know. I unlock it. She looks up with eyes wide and wet. Frankie, I miss you so much. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I need you. I stare at her in silence. She steps forward, reaching for my hand. I pull back. She freezes, tears spilling down her cheeks. I talk to Alina, I say quietly. Her face drains of color. She sways like she might faint. I see the panic bloom in her eyes. She shakes her head so violently her hair whips around. That's not what you think. It's not true, she babbles. She's lying. She hates me. Tyler hates me. They're trying to ruin us. I interrupt, my voice sharper than I've ever heard it. There is no us. You ended that the moment you ran to him. The moment you told the world you were glad to be rid of me. Don't you dare stand here and pretend you're the victim. She opens her mouth, but nothing comes out. I watch the realization crash over her face like a wave. She tries again. Please. I made a mistake. I'm so sorry. I don't want him, I want you. I cut her off. You wanted freedom. You got it. Now leave. She breaks then. Collapses onto the porch, wailing. I shut the door, her cries muffled by the wood. My hands shake as I lock it. My chest heaves, but it's not with grief anymore. It's with something like relief. In the weeks that follow, I block her number. I block her family. I even block Tyler when he tries to reach out. I change the locks. I delete every photo, every message, every trace of her from my life. I start physical therapy. Each step on my healing leg feels like reclaiming a piece of myself she tried to shatter. Sam helps me pack up her things. We box it all, every sweater, every necklace, every stupid souvenir. I drop it off at her parents' house with a single note. Don't contact me again. But healing isn't a straight line. Some nights I wake up sweating, my mind replaying her words, finally free. Other nights I dream she comes back, that we're laughing again, that none of it happened. Those are the worst mornings. The mornings I have to remind myself why she's gone. My therapist helps me see the patterns I missed. The emotional manipulation. The control masquerading as love. The gaslighting I endured. Piece by piece I stitch myself back together. A month later I go outside for the first time without crutches. The sun warms my face. The breeze smells like summer. I walk down the block, each step a small victory. My phone buzzes in my pocket. An unknown number again. I hesitate, then answer. Frank? It's Alina. I just wanted to see how you're doing. I smile for the first time in what feels like forever. We talk for half an hour. She tells me she started therapy too. That she's healing. We laugh about how insane the whole situation was. We make tentative plans to meet up. Not a date. Just two survivors trying to find solid ground. A few nights later, I'm on my couch, leg propped up, a beer in hand. Sam's beside me ranting about some stupid reality show. I find myself laughing until tears roll down my cheeks. It's the first time the tears aren't from pain. My mom peeks in, sees me smiling, and her whole face softens. She whispers, I'm proud of you. I nod. Because I'm proud of me too. Sometimes I still wonder why Bernice did what she did. Why she chose betrayal over honesty. Why she let me believe we were forever while she built an escape plan. But I realize those questions don't matter anymore. What matters is that I survived. What matters is that I'm healing. What matters is that I know my worth now, and I'll never let anyone make me doubt it again. I used to think love meant giving all of yourself no matter the cost. Now I know love shouldn't hurt like this. It shouldn't feel like a minefield. It shouldn't make you question your own sanity. I'm still learning. Still growing. But one thing's certain. I'd rather be alone than with someone who makes me feel alone. And if you're reading this and you're in a love that looks more like a cage than a home, don't wait for it to break you. You deserve better. We all do.